Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
Welcome back to News Watch 12 at 4, and we're tracking just a few snow showers, very hit and miss in nature, that are traveling from the southwest up towards the northeast, and this will slowly fizzle out overnight. We'll put this into motion with Stormcast. By the time we get to midnight, still a few snow showers left over, but I think it's mainly the coast that's going to be dealing with the wet weather. And then things get very interesting as we get into Thursday morning. So this is right around the time you're waking up on Thursday morning, maybe just a little bit after that. But you can see a lot of moisture that is still right along the coast, but then it starts to spread inland from the southwest up towards the northeast by the time we get to right around lunchtime on Thursday, putting this into motion even more. And now you're seeing evidence of a widespread atmospheric river, and this will continue into the evening, the overnight hours, widespread snowfall, and we'll take a look at some of those snow levels here in just a second. But it continues right into Friday morning, but then Stormcast starts to clear it out a little bit after that. So this is right around lunchtime. Still some snow on the east side, a few lingering showers, and then it looks like we'll be a little bit drier into the evening, a bit of a break for Saturday, but then we have another atmospheric river for Sunday and into Monday also. Here's some of these projected rainfall totals through Friday afternoon. So this is just about a complete picture of what we're going to see for this storm system, and it's very clear who the winner is going to be. It's going to be the Cascades, and also it's going to be the Mount Shasta City area. The coast getting some pretty beneficial moisture also. The Grants Pass area, Josephine County, the Illinois Valley also getting some very beneficial moisture. Even for the Lakeview area, you know, typically whenever we show the rainfall projections and the water projections, it's not always impressive in Lake County, but this time it's going to be a little different. It's actually going to be the Klamath Basin and the Rogue Valley that will get the least amount of water. Snow levels are going to teeter-totter anywhere between 1,000 feet to 2,000 feet all throughout the day, but then snow levels are going to rise up into Friday. So all throughout the day on Thursday is when that's going to take place, and then they will raise up into Friday. So the bulk of the snow that you're seeing here on this map, it's actually going to be through Friday morning, even though it says through Friday afternoon. But there's a couple areas I want you to pay attention to. South Central Siskiyou County, and some of the passes over on the east side, and some of the passes in the Cascades. Look at that, 24 to 30 inches we could have for Willamette Pass and for Diamond Lake Junction, but we could have upwards of 2 feet of snow in some of these passes in South Central Siskiyou County, and even maybe a foot to a foot and a half on some of the passes on Oregon 140. So because of that, lots of winter storm warnings that are in place from Thursday to Friday. Also, we have winter weather advisories that are in place for some of those lower elevations. And then wind gusts will be a big problem, especially for the Shasta Valley and for the Oregon coast and for the east side. But for the Shasta Valley, for the east side, Thursday afternoon through Friday evening, I think blowing snow will be a big deal. So because of some of the wind gusts, we do have a high wind warning that is in place for the Shasta Valley. So for tonight, winds starting to pick up. We'll have a few snow showers left over, but tomorrow the rain and the snow really starts to pick up. Very windy, especially for the Shasta Valley and for the east side. And you can see we'll continue to have some of those high impacts lingering into Friday, getting a bit of a break for Saturday, and then snow levels really coming up into Sunday, and it's mainly just going to be rainfall after that. So very quickly, your 7-day forecast for the coast. I don't think we're going to have a dry day over the next 7 days. And then for Siskiyou County, we will see some very windy conditions tomorrow, also very snowy. Travel on Interstate 5 and California 89 in Siskiyou County, not really recommended. Also the same thing for the east side. Oregon 140 is going to be a very rough go of it for tomorrow. The Cascades and Siskiyous will also see some very rough travel, but it's good news for the snowpack. And then for the Rogue Valley, windy, maybe a bit of a wintry mix for tomorrow. Then it's mainly just going to be rain starting on Friday, moving forward after that.
Quite the active stretch of weather for us, looks like.
Yeah, it just seems like Mother Nature is just relentless, almost like we did something to her. We're sorry.
She just wants to keep you busy.
I think so.
That's what it is. All right, Josh, appreciate it.
Of course.